Hey everyone, I know it's been a long time. I want to say hi to all of the PIMO JWs, XJWs, non-JWs, and I want to say hello to all of Jehovah's Witnesses around the world. Even though you're not supposed to be watching, you're watching anyway. PIMO mamas, how you doing? PIMO wives, PIMO husbands, y'all all right? In my Erykah Badu vibe or whatever. It's not easy, okay? A lot of people will come at you, XJWs in particular, and they would be like, why are you putting up with this for so long? What's wrong with you? You know, don't you want to just up and go? Don't you want to just leave? If it was that easy, I would have done it already. We would have done it already. You know, I'm a PIMO wife and a mother. Okay. And it's tough when you have a believing mate, but you're no longer a believer. You know, if we were, a lot of us are also dependent on family members. You could be a PIMO child, PIMO teenager. You could be a PIMO baptized teenager. You know, it's not that easy. If you were to just confront your parents, hey, I don't want to be a Jehovah's Witness anymore, you know, and you're like, what, 15, 16 when you say this. Depending on how harsh your parents are, they could kick you out. You could be out in the streets and they wouldn't care. You know, because in this house we serve Jehovah, and if you don't want to come to the kingdom hall, well, then you can get out. They will put that watchtower before their family member in a hot second, and you will be out on the streets, and they wouldn't even care. If you got disfellowshipped, and one day you're in trouble, you could get raped, your car could break down on the side of the road, you could be drowning, you could be a natural disaster, doesn't matter. You call. You better hope they answer, because if they don't, because more than likely they probably won't. And one thing that I noticed about the assembly from, I think, 2016, I believe. It was either 2016 or 2017 with the young lady that was trying to call her mom. And her mom just stared at the phone looking at her daughter's incoming call and just pressed the decline button. What if her daughter was really in some kind of real danger? She could have died. She could have died, but they don't care. Because, hey, you're disfellowship and this is what we're supposed to do. They basically put that video there on purpose to show you, hey, this is how you treat your disfellowshipped daughter. The one that was in your belly for 9 months. The one that the one that you fed and clothed. But Watchtower tells you, hey, never mind all that. You don't speak to her because we told you not to. But see, they're not going to tell you because we told you not to. They're going to tell you because Jehovah tells you not to. When the word disfellowship is nowhere in the Bible whatsoever. Try looking it up in the Bible. You ain't going to find it. It's not that arrangement, that disciplinary arrangement is not in the Bible whatsoever. They are not imitating Jesus either. Okay? Jesus would never shun anyone. If you believe in Jesus like that, you know, and if you read the Bible, you would know that he never shunned anyone. Not even Peter. He forgave Peter, you know, in the Bible story. So why aren't Jehovah's Witnesses even talking to their family members? You know, this fellowship and arrangement has been around for so long that people are just, they get with the program and they don't question it, you know. But back to the PIMOs. You have PIMO children that don't want to be witnesses. And these parents, they'll tell you, oh, we're not forcing you to get baptized. But there's that lingering energy of pressure. You know, these parents will tell you the choice is yours. But back in their mind, they're still expecting you to get baptized. They're still hoping for you to get baptized. And it's no fault of theirs, because Watchtower tells you, hey, if you don't get baptized, you're going to be destroyed by the very God that claims to love you. Now, some people are firm believers in that. Some people are not. I used to be a firm believer in it. I used to want my other brothers and sisters who aren't witnesses, I would wanted them to get baptized because I didn't want them to die. You know. Then I have siblings that faded, and I felt, and I cried. It's like, oh my God, I hope they come back, because I don't want Jehovah to kill them. It's a very sick, twisted, disgusting way of thinking. And that could really put stress on your day, every single day. Just knowing when is the end? Is it today? Is it going to be tomorrow? And you're constantly stressed out about it. I was constantly stressed out about it. Oh my God, I hope I did everything right. Oh my God, I hope Jehovah doesn't destroy me for anything that I may have done, or something that I may have forgot I did. You know, and this is why PIMOs stay PIMOs, because they don't want to deal with the confrontation. They don't want to deal with the consequences. Some people are like, fuck it, I can't take it anymore, and whatever happens, happens. If you kick me out, I'd rather be out on the streets and be free than to be comfortable and miserable. Now, if that's your decision, that's your decision. Like I said, everybody got their own decisions. Everybody got a decision to make. If you want to leave right away, you got to deal with those consequences. If you don't have a job, you know, you're living with your parents, and you say, you have to prepare yourself for when you want to leave. You can't just leave. It's not like a regular church where, I don't like this church anymore. I don't want to be a Baptist no more. Maybe I think I'm going to be Catholic or Lutheran. Right? I changed my mind. I don't want to. Your mama, your daddy, and you know, are not going to shun you for that if you're a not Jehovah's Witness. You know, they're like, go ahead. Find your own path. Do what you do. But see, with Jehovah's Witness family, it's not like that. And, you know, I'm not the first one to comment on this. Me and millions of other people on YouTube talk about this because it's a serious issue. You know, you have PIMO wives with children. What they gonna do? I don't want to be a Jehovah's Witness no more, so I quit. And so you're going to end up being shunned by your spouse. You could even possibly be shunned by your children if they're baptized. Or if you have younger children that are not yet baptized, they could try to take your kids away from you so that they won't be raised as regular kids. They'll just be raised as JW kids. There's so many strings attached that a lot of PIMOs aren't emotionally ready for. You know, if you are financially stable, and if you're not attached to a spouse that is a believer or children or anything like that, it may be easier for you to just up and leave. But when you have so many attachments, it's not that easy. So people who don't have that many attachments aren't really going to understand that. But to all the PIMO wives, PIMO husbands, PIMO mothers, PIMO fathers, they understand this. And it's going to take some time. It's going to take some time. You may have to rack up and save your money. Come up with a plan. You got to come up with a plan, and you got to make some moves, and do not announce your moves. Do all of that in secret, like the Underground Railroad. Because the minute you try to tell, oh, well, I'm about to save my money, I'm about to leave. What they going to do? They're going to tell the others. It's none of their business. They don't pay your bills. Watchtower don't even pay your bills. That's why I say they got so much control over people and they don't even pay a bill of any of us. It's ridiculous. But at the same time, we comply because we're trying to still hold on to the family members that are still gung-ho, indoctrinated believers. See, this is by design. Cults know what they're doing. They're very clever. They're very intelligent. All of this is by design. And if you try to say anything against it, they will get, it's almost like it's a trigger. Like they automatically, hey, don't say that. Don't talk about that. Get out of my house. You know what I'm saying? If you say anything wrong about it, if you even have an inkling of any kind of doubt, they're gonna look at you crazy. You know, it's so many times that I wanted to tell my family members, if you knew what I knew about the organization, you would not step foot in the Kingdom Hall ever again. But I don't, because even if I told them the truth, they wouldn't believe me anyway. Because they're just that indoctrinated and that brainwashed. Anyway, I'm rambling on and on. Just wanted to see how you guys were doing. I've been working a lot, 6 days a week. In my line of work, it gets extremely busy around the holidays. So they got us working mandatory overtime and everything like that. So it's all good, you know. Not sure what's going to happen in the year 2022. I don't know. I know they're trying to open the Kingdom Halls back up again. That's gonna fucking suck. I tried to go to this video without cursing, but none of my whatchamacallits are monetized. I don't do this for the money. I just do it because sometimes I just need to get it out, you know. Sometimes I need to rant, and that's what this channel is for. Basically, I'm not trying to make no profit out of it. But anyway, just wanted to check in on everybody. How you doing? How do you feel about the situation? Are you a PIMO? And how are you dealing with this? Comment below. This is Mackie PIMO JW Jones. I'm really liking this filter. I'm looking real sexy. I seen it on Snapchat, and I'm like, oh, this is a new one. Anyway, question everything. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to think outside the box. And please don't be afraid to do outside research. Love you all, and peace.